Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres with coachingwithandres.com. And ladies, thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about part 2 of a 2-part video topic, how to make a man commit to you. The right man, ladies, the right man. And why I'm so passionate about this topic, because it relates to my product, which I'll share with you later. A very great, informative, helpful product I made for personally myself, for you all. But let's go into it. Let's go right into it. Number 1, how to make a man commit to you. Celebration. Celebrate, reward, celebrate. And not just the big things, the big moments, the obvious times. And it has nothing to do with expenses or costs or things or consumption. Celebrating the everyday little things. Celebrating the small wins. Small wins leads to big results. And what's the big result we're looking for, ladies? Love, commitment, relationships, loyalty, marriage, all those beautiful things. I don't think enough people these days reward or celebrate what they've accomplished enough. And I'm not saying splurge and overbuy and spend all this. It has nothing to do with materialistic. It talks about just moments of reflection, moments of gratitude, and moments to share. Wow, look what we just did. Look what we just accomplished. Look how we just conversated there. That was really good that we kind of resolved this situation together. Wow, I really appreciate you did something out of the ordinary for this situation. That really means a lot. Those moments of like appreciation, grateful, celebratory rewards are huge. And sometimes we overlook it because we only feel like that's usually only expressive towards the big things, the obvious things. Thank you for the birthday party. Let's celebrate this anniversary. One of my favorite motivational speakers, he said this on one of his videos, and I love it. He goes, has something to do with this topic, of course, because it's motivational, and I want to motivate you with this. And he talks about how every day in life, we overlook the small things like having breakfast with our family, getting dressed, bathing, showering, shaving, the drive to work, your coffee break with whoever you're with. And we kind of just take those moments for granted. And that's almost, if you think about it, if you calculate those through your whole life, that's probably around, these are the small things. That's probably around like 10% of your life. Think about it, 10% of your life. Your lunches, your breakfasts, your drives, your showers, you're getting dressed, your coffee break. That's around like 10, maybe a little more percentage of your life. Make those moments more exciting. Make those moments more present. Make those moments more rewarding, celebratory towards who you are and what you've done. Pat yourself in the back. Because what we do as people, what we try to do is rush through breakfast, rush through getting ready, rush to work, rush your lunch, rush everything, and build everything up for that one vacation a year, if not maybe more. One trip, one weekend, 1 week, that one time where I'm going to just soak in everything. I'm not working, so every little thing counts. That's probably almost less than a couple of percentages of your life. That 1 week, that one weekend, that holiday weekend happens once a year, most of the time for most people, vacation-wise. Maybe not everyone, but most people. So we try to overcompensate, overvalue, overcommit all the times we're supposed to enjoy and reward and celebrate for that 1 week, that one holiday, that one anniversary, that one Valentine's Day of the year. And we're getting it wrong. We're getting it wrong. We're making that moment, that holiday, that trip, that vacation, putting all our eggs in that basket to basically express the fact that we're rewarding ourselves or celebrating ourselves. It's very common. I have done that. It's not something I like to do anymore because the vacation, the holiday, those trips should be rewards of what I've been doing already, not the reason to reward myself. And it's about nothing to do with money. talking nicely about yourself, having good thoughts, complimenting yourself, complimenting your lovers, complimenting your family, complimenting your friends. When was the last time you complimented someone? Think about that. Genuinely, unexpectedly. Those are the moments we've got to celebrate and reward each other more of. And can you imagine if you were in a relationship where you're doing that and it's reciprocal and it's mutual? You don't think the man's going to want to commit to that? And again, too much of anything is no good, but I'm talking about finding those smaller everyday moments to share that, celebrate those, reward each other on those things. It's just rare and it's unique because most people just keep on going through life, waiting for that one trip, that one weekend to really express my gratitude, my love. There's nothing wrong with that, people. That's great. I just think we should use that weekend or that trip and extend it as long as possible. Because the everyday stuff, that's more of your life than that 1 week trip. Trust me. Number 2, on how to make a man commit, part 2. So if you haven't seen part 1, go check it out. I really wanted to check out the first 3 tips, 3 tools, not rules I talked about. But this one, number 2, compatibility. Compatibility. It's a big one. I talk about this in my product, How to Make a Man Fall in Love. Go to coachingwithandres.com and check it out. Compatibility. 3 stages in dating, 3 stages in love, 3 stages that you should want to take your time to explore and feel and know before you get exclusive with anyone towards commitment, chemistry, connection, compatibility. The 3 C's, we call them: chemistry, connection, compatibility. Most people date exclusively, commit just based on chemistry. And it's understandable. I've done that. Not always going to work out because chemistry is not enough. Chemistry is nice. Chemistry is sexy. It's fun. It's exciting. It's adventurous. It's usually mostly attraction and high energy or good times. But you need something more than that. You need to know the connection of things. How do we connect? Do we conversate well? Do we, have similar outlooks on things? Do we want the same things? Do we connect towards the goals and what we both want? Are we both in the right place in our lives to connect to make this happen? There's a lot of factors that might feel or make you feel disconnected. That actually might be out of your control too. And that's okay. But that's why it's important to take your time after the chemistry to see if there is a connection. Is this the right time to be together? Is this the right place to start something? That's what you have to understand and be aware of that. And after you have the connection, to give yourself a higher chance of success in love and a relationship and marriage, is compatibility. Compatibility. Do we complement each other? Do we understand each other's triggers? Do we understand how to make sure we secure our insecurities? Do we see how we compromise and cooperate on certain things? Sacrifice, struggle. I mean, those are all the things that we want in the commitment, right? That's what it requires. Compatibility. Not caring if you're right or wrong. Are we understood? Are we on the same page? Did I not interrupt you because I want to hear your point of view? When someone is compatible and open to being compatible because the connection's there, the chemistry's hot, that man's going to want to commit to you. Trust me, the man's going to want to commit to you. Those are elements, those are factors, those are traits to any healthy relationship, partnership, workship, teammate. As simple as that. That works in any dynamic, any relationship. So if you're the woman who's committed to yourself and you're looking for the man to commit to you, and you bring these tips, these tools, and you practice it on yourself, that guy would be an idiot not to commit to you. An idiot not to commit to that. Those are rare, man. Those are rare and beautiful things. Number 3, how to make a man commit to you. But before I go to number 3, again, I want to appreciate your subscription. So hit that button because I know who's watching so I can help you I have things to offer. I got specials. I got promotions. I got gifts. I got products. Speaking of that, I got that product, How to Make a Man Fall in Love. Go to coachingwithundress.com and check it out. This is what we're talking about. This topic is about that product. Number 3, challenge. Challenge each other, and not in the controlling, egotistical, I'm better than you. Challenge in a way where you have the belief and support in him and vice versa. And you challenge each other to almost not be afraid to fail. It doesn't always have to be about the relationship. It could be personal, it could be physical, it could be professional, it could be spiritual, it could be mental. Challenge. Almost like a healthy debate that you can relate in so many different varieties of situations. Challenge respectfully. You know what I mean? Keep it civilized, people. We're not trying to argue. This isn't, an actual political debate. We're both winners. But a challenge in the situation, what you think that person's capable of doing, because you believe in that person. That keeps the excitement, not only fresh, but sexy. Because, wow, she believes in me more than sometimes I believe in myself. That is just so rare. I want to show her what I could do. I want to prove it to her. Watch. And us men love a challenge, especially if it's coming from a good woman, from a good heart. We love that. We don't like a challenge from a not a good woman or not a good heart, and we see that right away. And maybe we were too young and naive to try to accomplish that, but you're like, what am I doing? Why do I care? Why do I care about her challenge? No. But when you have the chemistry, you have the connection, you have the compatibility, you're open to the challenge. Another C, right? You're open to the challenge because you're not just focused on the chemistry. You know the connection's real and the right time is right. And then the compatibility is the strongest part of the foundation. So when we have all 3 of those and you are challenging me on top of all that, I love you even more. I commit to you even more because you believe in me. Sometimes maybe more than I do myself. That is very attractive, ladies. So this is all discussed with so much more detail and information and tips on my product, How to Make a Man Fall in Love. Check it out, coachingwithundress.com. Leave a comment about this video. Hit the like, and I always appreciate your subscription. Thank you for tuning in. Take care.